Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the greatest game ever created, Pathfinder.
Don't say anything.
You know why it's great? Because a book is written for it, and you can follow the whole story, and nothing's made up. What I'm getting at is this is not a homebrew. No, I'm just kidding.
Jack, no way.
My name is John, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this game. If everyone's familiar with it, we were actually playing Mummy's Mask. It's a Paizo-written adventure path. Normally it's supposed to be for 4 characters. We have 5, but today we only have 4. Unfortunately, our gunslinger isn't here. But we do have our other players. We'll start left to right. Rachel, which is in Corthax's box. She is playing Amastrea, a half-elf ranger. The next person would be Corthax himself, Julian. And he is playing... and he is playing a sorcerer, a kobold sorcerer. Next would be Zach. He is playing Lord Rupert Everton. And Lord Rupert Everton is a human... Did we talk about what his class was? Do you not want to...
Cleric.
Okay, yeah, human cleric, correct.
Accurate.
What last session was...
half elf brawler.
Awesome. And that's actually what it looks like if you guys see the picture right there. And I have the tokens the same. So, I didn't intentionally try to skip Kyle. Maybe I did. Anywho, our last session, you guys started out, if like I said, if you guys are familiar with Mummy's Mask, they're in the first tomb, which is Akentempi's tomb. And they are in what they have found to be Akentempi's actual burial place, his sarcophagus room and whatnot. Once they got inside, they encountered this iron cobra here, as you can see. Everyone can see that all the way to the right. There was a couple rounds of play, if I'm not mistaken. They actually doing pretty good damage to the cobra. But once Amastrea, our half-elf ranger, went to draw her bow back, she was kind of like real fainty, if that makes sense. She was kind of going into a position of being to the ground, basically. No one knows why. She drew her bow back, and she started flashing between her past and what was going on here. And the rest of the party sees Amastrea actually fall prone to the ground, dropping her bow. And we had a blackout.
Apparently, that wants to drop. Okay.
The scene opens up and you
cool.
see a cottage. If anything, it's a small home in the middle of a forest. There's no other discerning as far as landmarks or anything like that goes. There's nothing of the sort except for this home in the forest. The camera pans into the front door and you see a human male and an elf. You guys can see the characters, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, cool. You guys can see the human male. The camera comes in and you see the human male and an elf woman. The camera comes in and goes through that first room that you guys can see and into the next room, and you see a half-elf little girl. You guys were presumed this to be Amastrea as a young girl. The camera kind of goes around her body, and you see her studying at her table. She looks like she might be studying languages, probably practicing a little bit of Elven, writing it. The camera goes back into the first room, and you see the human male and the female elf speaking. And the Elven woman speaks. Gerald, when are we going to tell her?
You're going to come back.
Sorry, have children. You good?
No.
Gerald, when are we going to tell her? We'll never tell her, Fenra. We've spoken about this before. We've escaped the town and we're never going back. They cannot see her. Amistrea is a half-elf. We know what that means. It means humans don't like her, and neither do the elves. So what do you suppose we do? We're going back to town? Listen, I didn't want to get into an argument. We've spoken about this before, Fenrir. And I don't want to hear about it again. Do you understand me? Yes, my husband. The camera pans back out, and you see human male. Now we know is Gerald, what you guys would think is Amistrea's father at this point, enter into the other room. Amistrea, it's time. It's time for you to go out to the forest and gather some mushrooms and other things we'll need to eat tonight. Your mother wishes to have some berries, so could you go out, please, and get us some berries and mushrooms?
Yes, Father.
So you guys see Amistrea walk outside. She goes to the edge of the forest here, and she begins picking berries. Amistrea, would you like to describe kind of what you're doing out there at all?
So at this point in my memory, I remember having a basket in my hand, and I'm foraging for local forest berries, basically. But I can kind of hear in the distance my parents arguing, and I can't disdain what they're arguing about at the time, though.
Right. So the camera pans away from Amistrea and back into that first room. Listen, this is Gerald, by the way. Listen, I did not mean to get heated, my dear Fenra. However, we've spoken about this before, and we know what we must do. She cannot know our truth, because if she knows, she'll run away. She's bound to run away. We've already seen how spunky she is. Listen, we have to keep her here as long as possible. We know what would happen if the word gets out about who she truly is and what power she wields. You're right, Gerald. I am a woman and I'm a fool. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you can't say those things.
Did you get the memo a few minutes ago?
I should have never spoken out of turn.
Yeah, they girls we were on Twitch.
He's just gonna be insta banned. All my followers vanish before my eyes. No.
There'll be a time where we can tell her. Maybe when she's older and knows. But for the time being, what we have here is special. We're alone in the wilderness. We're able to make do with the things that we have here. We have the forests to not only speak to us, but we also have the forest here to supply us for whatever we need. Yes, George, you're right. I'm sorry I spoke out. Let's just wait for Amistrea to return and we'll be able to start this meal. And you see them go over right here to a stove and begin preparing for Amistrea to come back. The camera pans out into the side of the home, and a hooded male. That's about all you guys can see. You see the hooded man walking up towards the home and inside.
He looks kind.
Amistrea's oblivious to this. She's
I have no idea.
picking berries, and this man is moving quite silently.
Oh man.
He enters the room with the camera behind them. Well. If it isn't... Huh? What? If it isn't Fenra and Gerald. Told you I'd be back. And you didn't believe me. If you take a look at the stars, it is exactly 15 years I as expected. And what's this? Did I see? A little girl. Do not do anything to her! Ah, yes. So that is your daughter. I've heard many things about her. You see that man release a dagger from his, the edge of his cloak, and he stabs Fenra right in her chest. Ah! She falls to the ground. She's starting to crawl back to Gerald where he steps up. I'll kill you where you stand! The hooded man, with both hands, shoots out to Gerald. A burst that it doesn't do anything. They don't realize that they have no idea what he's done. They know this man to be magical. But every time they speak now, they can't speak at all. They start clutching their throats as if there's something wrong. They can't speak. They can't hear each other. You look scared. What's wrong? And you see them both look at each other and they know what's coming. The man steps forward and brutally kills both of them. Slashes them about the room. Blood is going. I mean, it's disgusting. There's so much blood, it's hardly recognizable. They're hardly recognizable.
Damn.
The man hovers over them, starts searching throughout the room and searching amongst the bodies. I thought they'd pick up a better fight. I thought wrong. But of course I did. How couldn't I have?
Oh, he added the blood.
Ooh,
Dang.
you guys can see
Special effects.
how bloody the room has gotten.
Quite a puddle.
So he's not dropping off an Amazon package at this point on the
No, he's actually from FedEx, so.
The parents in their own pools of blood. I mean, it's disgusting. Their guts are hanging out. You know, their throats are slashed. This man doesn't really care at all for not leaving any evidence. He goes in the second room and goes to where Amastrea's notes were. He looks at the book. I knew this. Tears a paper off the book, and you see him walk out of the home, casting invisibility on himself, disappears, and walks out.
Mm.
I'm still getting used to what you call it. Roll 20, so
It's fine.
some time.
It's not an easy interface by any means, man. Ooh, I like the footprints.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Jeez.
Okay,
I think we can get it.
I think we get that there's bloody.
They were sent to the underworld, same day shipping.
They didn't pay their Amazon Prime.
Why didn't they spend $140? Why?
And the man disappeared once he gets to the edge of the forest. If I can make that happen here. Come on, roll 20. Don't make me look like a fool.
Oh, I don't even see him anymore, dude. He's
Yeah, he's
he's
gone.
past what we can see, I think.
Oh, you're zooming.
Oh, no, I'm
yeah,
forget
he's
it.
gone.
Yep.
So Amastrea turns after picking berries at the edge of the forest, and she goes back into the home, clearly noticing the bloody footprints on the ground. Go ahead, Amastrea. You can actually control her from here.
Oh, okay. So I remember this day very well, unfortunately. I could smell blood just in the doorway, and I saw the footprints. And I walked in and saw my parents brutally slain. Really couldn't think at all. I just went to them and just sobbed and laid in their blood and laid in the blood and the guts and just laid there for days. And that's where I was found eventually by a local traveling merchant who found me. And he...
That's fair enough right there, Amastrea. You don't have to go any farther.
Okay.
Was he a shipping merchant?
I don't know. I don't remember.
If he was a shipping merchant, he's pretty good with a dagger. And magic.
Definitely Amazon.
As Amastrea said, she comes back in the home and sees her parents brutally murdered. She starts to look through the items of her parents just to make sure nothing was stolen. Everything's still there. She searches through the house. She finds a few items. She finds her father's elven longsword, which was given to him by Fenra, Amastrea's mother, as a wedding gift. She also finds Fenra's magical bow. So now she possesses both these items. She sits there with the two items, knowing how much they mean to her family, and sulks there for days. And with that, we return to Akentempe's tomb.
Damn.
We saw that she fell to the ground. None of you guys obviously know what happened.
I'm passed out again for the second time in this campaign.
She's now conscious on the ground. She kind of like restores herself, but she's prone and she's dropped her bow. And it is now Toa's turn.
I'm just like,
Gotcha. Well, that was pretty cool, John. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was neat.
Thanks,
That was
dude.
really well done. Well done.
I am petrified right now.
everyone knows my story.
Oh, just wait, brother.
Alright. I'm just gonna... Oh, we can move our characters? Okay.
Yeah, he gave us the ability now to move them.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go to about here. Would I be able to punch her from here? Because it's technically diagonal.
Sure. You can attack diagonally.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go for like a downward strike with my fist to try to slam it into the ground.
Okay, roll to hit.
That was a nat 20.
Dang, already first roll.
That was
Of course it
ridiculous.
was. Go ahead and
Roll here.
roll regular damage and multiply by 2. We're going to work on getting those critical decks. I think they're pretty cool. We're going to work on getting those critical and failure decks. And basically,
Me and John was talking about it.
I'll see what happens. It's pretty cool. Like, it adds a little more flavor to the critical or fumble.
Okay, wait, critical, I don't have to roll again?
Isn't it like a...
Regular damage
yeah.
does too.
You need a threat roll after the crit, don't you?
Yeah, I thought you needed to hit the AC again after a crit, don't you? Correct, yes, yeah. Oh, well, I rolled a...
Right. But you hit roll again to see if correct. You're right.
Okay, then I got a... What's my name? And I got a 15.
Tough luck there, Toa. It's just a regular old hit.
Damn, I was really hoping for a crit right off the bat. That would have been so good. Alright, because I forgot what AC even was. Alright. And that is 7 damage.
You guys see Toa walk up and punches this thing right to the ground, but it's still alive. And it is
This thing is tough.
Prison's turn.
But that was not the right voice.
Prison falls to the ground and he does nothing. You guys actually see Prison run out. He's like, "Oh, I'm not doing this." He runs right out the door.
He would. He's
You
a
coward.
Lord Rupert, the cowardice of your friend has staunched the area. What do you do?
I will turn and look at Amastrea, and I'll say, "Quickly! The girl has fainted! I shall save her!" And I'm going to throw my body on top of her.
Unless they're like, oh gosh, get off of
And
me,
I'm
you
going
fool.
to say, "If you feel anything, it's just a scabbard."
Oh, you smell like piss and sweat.
You get the aroma of this stale whiskey mixed with body sweat.
And pee, clearly. Since he peed in that vase in the last room.
Rupert doesn't shake.
Let me get this straight. So you guys are both prone on the ground.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. It's funny because Rupert might as well have ran out the room too. Corthax, it is now your turn.
I'm just kind of staring dumbfoundedly upon what I see in front of me. Clearly under attack. What are you doing? And I just kind of like throw my hands and I move right here on top. Do I have to roll for like acrobatics for that, or am I able to push myself up?
You can just climb it. There's
Yeah.
no reason for you to roll acrobatics.
Okay.
It's small enough for you just to climb on top.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell because it's like a 2D. I'm gonna shoot a magic missile or attempt to at
Okay.
this guy. So
Roll to hit.
as my hand arcs up, I start forming the arcane magic into my hand. Ah, and I release. That was definitely it has to be a hit. 18. It's 18. So not 18. Let's put it that way. Not including any other roll. Right. Is it a hit? Is it a hit?
What is your bonus?
4.
Just in case. Okay, you hit it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Very nice. And let me just go over this one time again. It's been a while.
I think it's 1d6.
You are. It's actually a 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
3.
You guys see Corthax. Actually, Corthax, why don't you tell us how you kill this cobra?
Oh, nice.
What happens?
I lift up my arced hand, and as the magic and arcane energies fill up, it's like, die, you bastard serpent! And I shoot my magic missile directly at it. And
It fizzles and dies into a pile of dust. However, you guys, when you see this first iron cobra die, it looks like he was standing in front of the serpent's little hole he had where he must have been, probably just sleeping. I mean, do snakes sleep? Who knows? Does iron cobra sleep? Probably. Came out of the hole is what I'm getting at. And out of that hole comes another iron cobra. And it is his turn.
damn it all! I shriel.
This iron cobra is going to try and attack Toa. Natural 20.
Oh.
Come on.
It's making up for the last time, boys.
I told you it would end. Of course, and then he rolls a 7 to confirm. So,
That 20 was a miss anyways, John.
yeah, we'll go over your character sheet after this.
Yeah, he has all his sheets.
It was a hit, right?
Yeah. I was joking.
All right.
No crit though, thank God.
4 damage, and why don't you roll a fortitude save?
Oh no.
Oh, thank goodness it was a fortitude. Because obviously he's not good at resisting both saves. Actually, for the record, just for the record, I made Kyle's character hump the ground because he attacked me. 6 seconds, unadulterated.
And you moved and threw your body on top of Amastrea, so I don't think you have anything else you can do.
It was a command spell. You didn't like manipulate my character to do it. It was a command spell. Oh, I manipulated him with a command spell. Yeah, it's magic, of course. Anyways, you said 4.
Yep, a fort save.
And then fortitude save. That is a 13.
You're all right.
Thank God.
Just barely, like I said, just barely. I'll get you next time. It is now Amastrea's turn.
Okay. I'm finally awake, right?
Yeah, you were conscious the
Okay.
entire time.
I kind of like shove Lord Rupert Everton off of me, like, get off of me, you fool!
You would
know.
be the first lady to say it.
And I'm going to ready my bow again to attack this thing like I did before I passed out, so...
Okay. The reason I did that is you basically lose a turn because you would have to push
Yeah.
Rupert off of you and then pick up your bow.
That's fine.
We'll stand up and pick up your bow.
Yeah.
But I'll negate that, so you stand up and you pick up your bow, but you will have to load and fire next round, basically.
It's not my fault he got on top of me.
Oh, it definitely is, and I'll agree with that.
Watch yourself.
I was protecting the young girl.
Toa, it is now your turn.
You two need to take this more seriously. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him. That is a 19.
You missed.
What? Oh no.
And it is now. Do you want to do anything else? You want to take a 5-foot step or anything like that?
No, I'm just gonna go for a strike, and then once I miss, I'm just gonna ready up.
So it is now Lord Rupert's turn.
This one is far faster than the last.
I'm going to move behind Forthax, put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, "You've got this one, buddy." That's my turn.
You are a cleric. You can cast something to help him, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Put hands on the chest, please, so. It is now Forthax's turn again.
I just turn my head to the left and just like
Iron Cobra.
I straight like just sneer at Lord Rupert Everton. Useless cleric. And I attempt to point my finger straight at the robotic or iron serpent and shoot a ray of frost at it, or at least attempt to.
Okay.
With a 19 AC at least minimum. Like no higher than that, it has to be.
I got it. I got a 19.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that nuts? 18, which means I obviously miss,
That's
huh?
a miss.
Honestly,
Which is a miss,
I-
everybody. And luckily for me, it's the Iron Cobra's turn now. And he will... Oh no, yeah, yep. And he will attempt to bite Toa again.
what happens when you're a brawler? You have to stay on the front line.
That's true, actually.
A 10. I'm assuming that misses.
Yes.
Alright, he's gonna do that. And then he's going to step right. You know what? He'll just stay right there, actually.
Nice
Fine.
try, Serpent. I've become adjusted to your fighting style.
It
Basic
is
instinctual.
Amastrea's turn.
Okay, now I would like to ready my bow.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Shoot to kill.
What does it say? Oh, 8. Okay. And then plus. What is it again? Oh, my initiative, right? So it's an 18.
No, it would be attack bonus.
No. It's 8. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm just attempting, so
Yeah,
it's an 18.
18.
That's a miss.
Alright. I'll just stay where I am. Yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna stay there, Amastrea?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
You guys kind of got this thing boxed in, so you guys are in a pretty good position.
Mm.
It's your turn, Toa.
My turn? Alright.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Why did you not know how to play for a second?
Yeah,
I am
I'm like
going
brain
to
dead for like a
be,
second.
I'm going to be doing non-lethal damage for this next hit.
Okay.
I'm going to be using my feed enforcer. Oh god. that will be a 16.
Oh no.
Which is a miss. Well done, Toa.
I have intimidated nothing.
That was your plan? No.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm simply just going to ready myself up again.
Okay. It is Lord Rupert's turn again.
This
Let's
thing
see if his
moves
turn is just as useless as his
What
last.
is disabled? What is
that.
disabled?
And the time before that.
You don't understand,
Oh,
Lord
okay.
Rupert always has a plan. He's going to take a 5-foot step right here. He's going to put his hand on Toa's shoulder and he's going to say, "You're doing fantastic!" And he's going to delay this time.
Okay, cool. Smart move.
No.
It is now Orthax's turn. Top of the order. We're like at around like 7 or something like that for this combat.
I, again, this time try to ready my finger since I missed last time. Just grabbing my wrist, try to focus. Stay still, you freaking serpent bastard! And I try
He's
again.
like floating around. He's super fast and like agile. It's weird.
Oh, nice. Okay. That is a 22.
Miss. No, I'm kidding.
Run, you fools!
It's over!
Alright, and
The theme starts playing.
Your dice.
I believe Ray of Frost is just 1d3, I think, but let me double check. Yeah, it is. 1d 3 point of damage.
Just roll your d6 and divide it by 2.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do too. So just realize that. 2 points of frost damage.
You guys see the ray of frost shoot across the room. It hits his tail just barely. But you do see that it was affected by it.
Ha!
It is now the Cobra's turn.
Oh boy.
And he's just going to go ahead and try attack Toa once more.
So I'm going to
Right
use
there.
my turn to push Toa forward out of the way.
You're pushing me into a chest.
There is a big old chest.
It's a chest right there.
That's okay. He'll just trip and stumble, but at least he won't get struck.
Okay, so you're gonna push him.
Like
You get 50% cover because of that, and I guess you kind of fall on top of this chest.
I guess since it's unexpected, I can't resist it.
Right. So it'll still attack you, but I'll give you a 50% miss chance on it because you have not only was the Cobra not expecting it, you now have cover.
Right.
I see 2 goblins behind you, brother. They're about to strike at any moment.
A 2. I rolled a 2. Can you believe it right now? This is insane. Amistrea.
Okay. I'm gonna try to attempt to hit it with my bow again. Alright.
Wanted.
Ooh, nice roll. Wait, that was a 14. I saw it.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
14.
Okay.
Plus,
So
whatever.
14 plus 10 is a 24.
24.
24. Jeez. That's a hit.
I hope so. And then it's a die 6, right?
Yeah.
I cannot believe this garbage, man.
3
Plus.
plus my strength, right?
Strength modifier for bows, right?
No.
You're using your bow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does that bow have a strength
Does it have,
strength attribute to it?
like, mighty? I'm not sure. Hold on. Which bow? The longbow, you said?
Technically by using the longbow, but I don't know because the longbow's not on there because
Oh, we didn't add it yet.
didn't add it yet,
Shoot.
so.
That you, John, you gave her the bow. It was magical, but we didn't know what it did, so we have no idea. To be honest with you,
What's the name of it?
it's whatever she found in the chest the last session. It was a longbow
Yeah, remember
with
it was
magical
like a long-
attributes.
Okay. Right, and you equip that. It's
Yeah.
just regular damage. You don't add your strength or anything. You said
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
3.
All right, you guys see the arrow hit that same area that Korthax hit, and it definitely did some damage to it.
Okay.
Slithers around, it looks like it's starting to get a little slower, but it's still ready to bite. Toa, it was your turn.
Wait, so
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna try to
don't
go
add
for
anything
the
then
enforcer thing
for
again.
bow?
It's not.
You're trying to what?
Try to go for the enforcer feat again for non-lethal damage.
Yeah, you see how
Okay, we'll say
the
that
elven
you
has an
have to
attack
stand.
bonus?
You'll have to like
Short bow
kinda
doesn't. I'm assuming
stand back
longbow
up,
doesn't need it.
and because it's
Oh,
just
that's
sitting
You
right.
want
there,
to switch to
Yeah,
the elven crit bow.
You're gonna
I
have
guess I
to
should be
stand
using
back
my
up right
cold
there.
iron.
So that'll be like one action
Arrows.
for your turn.
You don't know.
I don't
Maybe.
know what to do.
I want
There's
this
got
guy.
to be a penalty for what Rupert has done.
Yeah.
But you can still attack.
I can still do it? Okay. I was hoping that wouldn't take my whole turn. Not...
No.
Alright. Come on, please. Oh my god. That is an 11.
Dang, dude.
I'm getting all the bad rolls, too.
It looks like little Rupert has thrown Toe off a little bit. He wasn't ready for this, and he wasn't ready to be pushed into a chest. So it looks like because of that, he's kind of like getting a little slower, at least for this round. Lord Rupert.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, Lord Rupert cannot hit this thing because his attack bonuses are in the negatives, and this thing clearly has an AC higher than Lord Rupert's ability to strike. So Lord Rupert's going to do the noble thing, and he's going to jump in front of Korthax and Toa, and he's going to taunt the serpent.
It's a good idea.
Is it a flavor taunt, or do you actually want to try and taunt the serpent to attack you?
You said a flavor taunt?
Yeah, meaning like you're just going up and like talking to it versus the actual mechanical taunt.
Oh, can I roll a check?
You actually want to taunt them.
Yeah, a mechanical taunt. Yeah. Doesn't a mechanical. Yeah.
I want to antagonize it.
Yeah, John, doesn't a mechanical taunt, if it succeeds, lower an armor class?
Basically, it would be like an intimidate roll. And with that, I can choose either diplomacy or intimidate. In this situation, it would be intimidate. So basically, you would have to antagonize it to it. You want to antagonize it, correct? To try and attack you?
Yes.
Okay. It is a standard action, so you're good. You were able to go up on top of the sarcophagus. And basically, you're trying to beat the Cobra's DC, which is 10 plus its hit dice plus its wisdom modifier.
Oh, that's what, like 40?
Maybe not, dude.
Okay, so can I roll?
Absolutely, yeah.
Intimidate, you said, correct?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's a solid 6.
Yeah, you
Hold on,
notice.
hold on.
Sure. What's up?
When Rupert Everton is going to spin towards Corthax, he's going to bend over and moon the snake.
That's as part of intimidate.
Yeah.
Well, you're close enough, Lord Rupert, to see that this thing is a mechanical build. Even talking to it wouldn't mean anything. So, unfortunately, your pale white butt does nothing to the mechanical.
I'm trying to get an easy target. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm just staring like a completely dumbfounded again. What is happening?
This is actually supposed to be a very hard encounter, but you guys were able to kill one of them. It's Corthax's turn.
While he's bent over mooning the serpent, I'm gonna again aim and attempt to shoot another ray of frost.
Shoot past Rupert.
No, he's bent over. He's mooning, literally mooning the serpent right now.
You're just gonna see just him bending over and just you popping up over him with his finger out.
I got a 1.
Oh, jeez.
What's gonna happen in this scenario?
In Pathfinder, fumble's an automatic fumble. You don't like roll again to see it.
Yeah.
Hit it. So, what were you doing? Is it a magical fumble?
Yeah, ray of frost.
Oh, jeez. We'll say because Lord Rupert's in front of you, you actually hit Lord Rupert.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll regular damage.
I got it. So as he does it, I believe he already fired the missile. So I jump back up and I say, "Did you get him?"
2 points. No, you fool!
Your strongest character just wasted his turn.
Wish Prizet was here. Here.
In this encounter so far.
Yeah, I've been doing horrible. I've been punching at air.
It is now the Cobra's turn again. And this time,
It's gonna bite him in the ass.
Rupert. Let's see if he has any luck with Lord Rupert here. Oh, yes, he does.
Oh no.
Let's see what that total is. How about a 20? Does a 20 hit Lord Rupert?
I believe it does.
Oh
It does, eh?
no. This is almost comical. He's like still like
Lord
ass
Rupert
out.
takes 4 points of damage. And Lord Rupert roll a fortitude save.
Oh boy. You get. I feel like it's poison.
That's gotta be something, or acid, or some sort of weird.
Natural 20.
Dang, nice.
Save.
You suck out the poison yourself.
Right?
Why don't you roll perception also?
Let me do it. 19.
Okay. You see the Cobra does take that bite out of you, but you're able to like kind of like pull your arm back off of them, and you
So he
see
did-
a green. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So he didn't strike the buttocks.
Very true. You were facing away from him. He bites you right in the butt, and you pull away and turn around, and you see a green liquid come right out of its fangs. So you do notice that something is going on while it's attacking. You may not know exactly, but by any means, it didn't hurt you regardless. So it is Amastrea's turn again.
Okay. I'm just gonna do my bow again.
Okay,
It's the safest option.
I agree.
Oh, nice roll again.
What is it? I can't see.
It's another 14, so you get the same exact roll as last
So,
turn.
24.
Yeah.
Plus 10
Mhm.
on your bow to attack.
Yeah, I thought that was X modifier, wasn't it?
No, see, I knew it. I was right the
What?
first time. It's a dex modifier that adds onto it.
Oh, then I
Yeah.
should be adding
Just for
six. Then my last one, I should have added it should have been a 6 instead of a 3.
for a dex modifier, it's a 5. You have
No, you're not even looking at mine.
Oh.
You're looking at yours.
I am looking at yours. I mean mine.
My dex modifier is a +6.
A +6, which is...
But anyways, I rolled a 14 plus
20.
10, so I rolled a 24.
So both turns she rolled a 20, so did she hit both turns then? Okay,
Wait,
good.
So it's not an initiative plus?
No, I told you that last time. You were confusing me.
But this is my, that's the 20.
No, you roll initiative... No, that's when we start battle. That's initiative.
Yeah, so initiative is like when you begin the battle, and then
Oh,
after that,
When
okay.
when you attack,
So
you
it's
add
14 plus 6.
It's 20. Yeah.
Okay.
You hit both turns regardless.
Okay.
So.
yeah, you're good to go.
And then I roll
Yeah.
a die 6.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I add anything to that then?
No,
That's
no,
what
we don't add any damage to the bows. Ooh. 6.
6!
6 points of damage.
My bad, guys.
That's alright.
Oh, good.
The baby's crying because I got a
nails the
6.
cobra, but if it's still alive, you guys do see that it looks like it's on its last leg here.
Love it.
It is now Toga's turn.
Finish it.
Finish him!
I've had enough. Alright, I'm gonna use Brawler's Fury. Flurry.
Okay, I think you take a. Okay, so we got that wrong last time. You use a +5 bonus. You don't add your regular attack bonus to it. The reason is you do more damage, but you're less likely to hit them. That's like the drawback. You know what I mean?
So I don't add my melee bonus?
No, you add that +5 bonus that you see on Brawler's Fury. It tells you right in the text for it too. You don't add your melee bonus.
Oh, really? So what would I add to my roll?
+5.
+5?
Yeah, look at your sheet. It says it right there.
And that's on both attacks?
Correct.
Go ahead and miss again.
Okay.
Roll a 2.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you would just use Brawler's Fury every single turn then, because you'll be getting a better bonus to hit, and you're doing more damage. There would be no, you know what I mean?
That's a
There's
good
gotta be
point.
some drawback from it, or else you would just constantly use Brawler's Fury. Or Flurry, I'm sorry.
Right. Flurry, yeah. Alright. Go ahead for the first hit. Oh, I rolled a nat 2. Wonderful. That's a 7.
That's a miss.
Second hit, come on. Please. That's a 15.
Also a miss.
I could hear him just slam them.
What the hell? This thing keeps moving out of my way.
Yeah, it's very fast, and it's small, so very hard to hit, especially with your hands.
Never fought something I haven't been able to touch.
That's what she said. It is now Rupert's turn. Lord Rupert, we see you.
Will spin towards the serpent,
Look,
and he's going to jump on top and attempt to grapple it.
Wow.
that's awful.
That's
good.
That's nice, and you do know you can always roll a natural 20
That's what I was thinking.
on your rolls, which would be
Yeah.
a rep.
Something to that.
You know, it'd be an automatic hit.
I don't like the 5% chance.
Okay, so now I'm glad that Lord Rupert did this because we're gonna learn something about grappling. So basically, what you're trying to do is you're trying to beat the Cobra's CMD. So you roll a die 20 for grappling. I believe you have to add something.
It says it right here above grapple for me. It's a -1.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
COVID-19 kept me out of the gym.
As it's done to all of us.
Yeah, trust me,
I got
dude.
a 17.
Rupert is able to jump on top of this thing and grapple it. Now, what happens is Lord Rupert is technically also grappled himself. They're like in a grappling match, essentially. But the good thing is, they both can't attack. So, Lord Rupert, you have this thing on the ground grappled. Do you want to do anything else?
I'm going to look at the group and say, I can't find its penis!
Why are you looking for it?
Just hold it? It's how I've won all my other fights.
And on your turn as like the grappler, you can actually do you have a dagger? Or Rupert? You can use a small weapon.
Can I try to hit it with the small gold mask that I have in my bag?
You would have to get up and pull it out, which there'd be no reason to because you grappled him. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't have a small weapon, so I'm just gonna spit on it.
Lord Rupert spits on him. It is now Portax's turn again.
I sound like
around 700.
I have like an evilly wry smile. Just stand still, Lord Rupert. As I attempt to shoot the serpent once more with this.
Okay.
Can you guess what I'm using? Huh? Ray of Frost.
It actually has a lowered AC because it's grappled. It takes a -4, I think.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. Okay.
As does Lord Rupert.
All right. As does Lord Rupert. Well, I'm not aiming for him, thankfully. Aiming for the serpent. And that would be... It's only a 16.
And you hit?
Oh.
You hit with a 16.
Oh, that's right. -4. Hey. All right.
Now roll a percentage die to see if you hit Lord Rupert or the Cobra.
Wait, what?
Both grappling on the ground.
Oh, shoot. What I got to roll for that?
We'll say 51 and above is Lord Rupert, and anything below that is the Cobra.
Anything below 50 is the Cobra? All right. Oh,
50 or below.
okay.
Look at Lord Rupert's face.
30. Hey!
Hey, Cobra, good job.
I was like
Lord
sweating.
Rupert, spins out of the way. Hit him here!
Just stay still, damn it! And I just.
Penis, I swear it's right here.
And I hit it for 3 maximum damage.
Nice. What was that? What were you using?
A Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. You guys see the Ray of Frost come shooting out of Korthax's hand, and it hits the Cobra. And Lord Rupert, you notice he's very weak. He's starting to move very slowly. In fact, you might be able to constrict him yourself, but you're not a Cobra.
But I am a snake.
So is the Cobra.
He's so
Go away.
stupid.
I said, but I am a snake.
So the Cobra, it is the Cobra's turn. He's going to attempt to get out of Lord Rupert's grapple. What's your CMD?
A mighty 11.
11?
Yeah.
It is able to get out of your grapple.
Yeah.
And we'll say that you get kind of pushed back that direction right there. And that's actually his turn. It has to take a full round to try and release himself from your grapple. So it is now Amistrea's turn.
Okay.
Finish the damn thing!
I'm gonna do the same thing that I've been doing this whole time.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Is it?
That's a Jurassic Park reference.
That's a nat 16, so she definitely is going to hit. Because she adds 6 to that
Yeah, 16
It's
plus
a
6.
6, right? So that's a hit.
word. Go ahead and roll, homie.
Amistrea, tell me how you would kill this Cobra.
Oh, I had 1 HP at least or something. Nice.
I'm gonna shoot it right in between its eyeballs and go right out the back of its head.
Amistrea fires an arrow. She's
Ah!
still shaken from the memories that she just had after she fainted. But you see the arrow true, just like as her father taught her,
True.
straight between the eyes of the Cobra. And it is dead.
Good shot!
Let's get the hell out of here.
I can't believe this. My character punches the wall.
Well,
Oh, I can't believe it. That was pitiful.
I couldn't touch it once.
I don't know whether to congratulate Lord Rupert or just be dumbfounded by half the other moves he did. So I just
Slow clap.
yeah, exactly. Good job.
Is going to pick up his cobra. He's going to search for his penis.
Lord Rupert, roll a perception check.
19.
Like,
Go ahead, Rob.
No, you rolled a 19
I rolled
19.
for perception.
Lord Rupert searches for this mechanical snake's penis, but then realizes it's mechanical, so there's probably no penis at all on this iron cobra.
No, it has no penis. So it's definitely this is a real snake.
I shake my head. Of course, you fool. Ugh.
can I also roll a perception check on it? Because I'm finding that there might be a connection between something in this room and my memories coming back. Okay, I don't know if that's related, but sure.
Can I take the mechanical snake as an item?
Read your
What's my
perception.
Sure, you can pick it up. It was
Perception's
an
a
appraisal check on it.
+4.
Once Amatrea is done with her check.
She got a 10.
Amatrea, this has never happened to you, but you don't think it has anything to do with the Iron Cobra or anything in the tomb?
Good enough for me.
18 appraisal.
It's worthless, especially after what you guys done to it.
Which makes me want it even more. I'm going to put it into my bag.
Okay.
Wait, what was it?
He's taking it.
Taking.
He took
The
the Iron
Cobra.
Cobra from
Oh, he just gathered the entire cobra. Okay, for science. I'm gonna move up to Amistrea, and I'm just gonna kind of stare at her, kind of concerningly. Are you okay? You just suddenly fell during our battle.
I had a strange memory. A memory I wish to forget.
A memory
Yes, it was a memory of my parents and their deaths.
during combat. Are you sick in the head?
I'm not sure anymore. Lord Rupert Everton did say this place is magical. And maybe that's why my medallions went missing.
Start pondering. Well, if it's I kind of like walk away, just kind of thinking about it.
She has a case of the epilepsy. She saw the fireworks from Lord Rupert's moves, and it just dazzled her into a coma.
Highly doubtful.
Amatrea, do you want to describe what happened in your dream or no?
So no one knows about what happened, right? Like,
No.
yeah, okay.
Only you.
Okay.
Knows.
That
Yeah.
would be like metagaming.
She just explained to me that she was just having a memory about her parents, but I didn't delve into it. I kind of just was like,
So
Right, sorry, it was kind of hard for me to hear.
no,
that's no problem.
If that's all you want to say, Amatrea, that's fine. You don't have to tell them anything.
Do I know in the memory that like I saw this hooded figure see like attack my parents?
Yeah, everything that you
Like
saw.
I know that.
Like you didn't originally. You had no idea who killed your parents.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
never
So
told
it's just
them at
still
all.
it's still my memory then. Okay. All right.
Right. So what I was trying to get across in the back, with that backstory, is this man's extremely powerful. He was easily able to get into the home, kill both your parents, and leave, without leaving. I mean, he left out a ton of evidence, of course, with the
Yeah.
blood and stuff like that, but he left without a trace.
Can I share like why I found that medallion that day? I know that wasn't added in, but did I find
You
something?
can share
Okay.
as much as you like.
Okay. So I share with the group then that the day that my parents died, that I found them, I found a medallion nearby my mother. It looked like she had taken it off of the person who had killed her, and my father, and I had taken it. So ever since then, I've been looking for some sort of connection, which is why I'm here, looking for something, which is why I look for signs and symbols that may be connected to that medallion that day.
Do you have this said medallion on your presence?
I do, and it almost has.
Can you show me? Can I do a perception on this thing?
Yeah, I mean, like, I
Or-
never talked about what it looked like. I mean, John, do you want me
Yeah.
to just come up with something, or do you have something in mind?
Okay.
You can describe it however you like.
Sure, I'll just say it has like two twisting serpents on it.
Speaking of medallions, I turn around to the group as I'm wiping my hand, like the side of the wall of my hand. Chest. That
He's so
reminds
angry.
me, back in the room, that hobgoblin trying to pull something tricky. Curiosity is getting very high.
Did you see him take something from me?
If I recall, he was trying to place 3 medallions on me.
So
I caught him.
my medallions
seems-
didn't go missing.
Well, I can't say I didn't know. This guy shaking my head. Scratch my back of my neck.
What's more suspicious is that the moment that someone mentioned it, I turn to Rupert. He just had the perfect excuse.
Oh yes, it was quite perfect. I thought it rather cunning myself.
Not even denying
I
it.
had witnessed the hobgoblin steal these medallions. I was simply doing what any good friend would do, even though the hobgoblin's not my friend. And I decided that I would try to cover for him and practice my lying in case I would have to deceive one of you once more. But you saw right through my veiled attempt there, good young man.
It is fine. I'm not upset about it anymore.
I'm glad we all can trust each other. Just kind of look around the room.
Absolutely not.
Except maybe that hobgoblin. I don't know if we can trust him.
I agree. But I'm not here to trust any of you.
So, just for the record, you still trust me, not the hobgoblin. Just want to make that clear.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord Everton, you did protect me as I was laying down.
Yes, I did.
And I can care less unless it's my own belongings.
Nothing else to say.
Kind of like shrug again.
Well, since we're in here, we have 3 chests, well, 2 chests, and 1 sarcophagus. Why don't we split this up between ourselves? Ladies first choice.
Sure, sounds fair. I shall take
Why don't I
whatever.
give you
Well,
guys the-
yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm afraid. Go ahead.
No, just
Apologize.
I was gonna say just split everything evenly, like we discussed last time. It'll be easier.
Well, he's giving you a choice, so why don't John tell us what's in there, and Rachel can get the first choice.
Okay,
Sure.
why don't I give you guys some flavor text, and then you tell me what you want to do.
Okay.
Now that the battle is done, you guys are able to look around the room a little better. And you see a sarcophagus covered in gold leaf rests on a raised stone platform in the center of the chamber. The casket's cover is carved like the likeness of an adult man with arms crossed over his chest, and covered in a thick coat of dust. That's been kicked off by you guys, of course. 2 ornate chests beyond the dais in the northeast and southeast corners, and between them stand 2 large funerary urns. The sole exit is to the west, where you guys came through. You guys like to search the chests and stuff?
If anyone finds anything with 2 twisting serpents, please let me know.
Oh yes, definitely.
Lord Rupert, why don't you roll perception on the casket itself? You notice the gold leaf that piques your you like the look of this gold.
21.
Oh yeah, these gold leaves on the sarcophagus. If you were able to collect them all, you'd know that they were worth about 100 gold pieces
All together or each?
all together. If you take some time to remove them, you can do that.
I shall remove these gold leaves, and I shall hand them to Lizardman. These gold leaves are worth quite a pretty penny, and if it wasn't for your cold finger, perhaps we would still be fighting those cobras. So I want you to have this.
Why, thank you. And I do take them, and I just put them in my little pouch on the right side of my robe. Give him like a toothy smile that's almost scary looking.
Perhaps I could take one of your scales as an exchange.
You know,
Not a chance.
just give him one. Make him be quiet.
Oh, should I just remove your fingernails or perhaps your head? I kind of just shake my head. How about that urine? You still wanted that, didn't you? But I do take it, and I do smile, and I just like, whenever I find something of equal value, I'll give it to you. How about that? No scales.
Anyone else?
I guess we can.
Let's just say you guys.
Yep.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, can you just split them evenly?
Sure. Amongst the chests, you guys are able to find a cloth sack filled with 500 gold pieces,
A.
as well as a small, well-preserved coffer worth 50 gold pieces. Inside the coffer, we'll just say that Lord Rupert was able to identify these things, and he was able to figure out how much they were worth with an appraisal check. There is a potion, 2 potions that you guys will have to identify if you want to figure out what those are. A pendant, a blue pendant, a blue and green pendant. Like it's a pendant, a gold pendant with green and blue gems. I'm sorry, and just a whole bunch of loose, precious gems and stones. Lord Rupert, why don't you do an appraisal check for everything, and I'll tell you, as long as you beat the check, which shouldn't be hard for Lord Rupert.
You know, I used to sell fancy dogs before I joined this little charade here, and I have to say that I've never shipped types of jewels before, so I'm simply clueless as to their true value.
Must have rolled a little low.
I rolled a 1.
Can I do a knowledge arcana?
Lord Rupert can try again tomorrow.
Can I do a knowledge local too?
You guys can all do an appraisal check.
Oh, okay.
Lord Rupert just has the highest appraisal, so.
I have a 2.
Well, you guys are busy.
I'll try, I guess, yeah.
There's something I have to attend to.
Go ahead, Tom.
I'm gonna leave the room.
He has
Are
to
you going
pee.
to fight the beetle? Because there's still beetles.
There's
in the hall.
there's
Oh, yeah,
literally
there's
cockroaches out there.
Stop right there, Joe, before you go any further.
Okay.
Because at the end of the hallway, you see the cockroaches.
Yeah, my character's not scared.
Yeah, okay, they're coming towards you.
Oh, no, I gotta roll initiative again while we're trying to friggin'...
Roll for initiative.
Son of a bitch.
I want my scroll. No.
I'm assuming Brian got these things. My character didn't forget the roaches. I was just kind of hoping that Brian was handling them at the end of the hallway or something.
I got 23, John.
Yeah, you don't even see them.
Hey, I threw him
23
a
before that.
I got 19.
22.
19 for Toa. Amastrea, 22.
Yep.
And Rupert, a 20.
Yes.
I'm also gonna close the doors behind me
Yeah, hold the door. Okay.
as I'm leaving.
This man clearly has a death wish.
Good luck
Well,
punching
they say
them.
cockroaches like to dwell amongst their own, so maybe he's just drawn to them.
You know, half elf. I have pretty good ears. Can I hear this?
Why don't you roll a perception check? They are behind the door now that you closed it.
That was a 15 plus 20.
15, 15, 20.
What are you...
15 plus 20.
You have the best perception score I've ever heard.
You have a 15 perception skill check?
15 plus 5. I wanted to say 15 plus 5, so you didn't think it was a nat 20.
You heard everything I said.
Yeah, I just kind of growl a little bit and keep going.
Alright, so we'll say this is a surprise attack by the... You know what? It wasn't.
There you go.
Because you saw them approaching you.
That I knew they were there.
The
I was
medallion.
waiting for them to come out,
That's
come out
always
and
good.
see them there.
You were awful. Give me a second.
Okay.
It is Corthax's turn. You know what? You guys have no idea what's happening. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you guys will keep your initiative, but once you find out what's going on, I'll allow you to So as far as you guys are concerned, you just see Toa walk out of the room and close the door behind him.
I guess he doesn't want the treasures. I kind of shrug.
Noah.
My turn?
Yeah, sorry, Cortex. Do you want to say anything else?
No, that's fine.
Are you
How
gonna take
small-
it?
I was gonna do a knowledge arcana on whatever we had just to make sure there's not anything magical in it.
John, do you want to keep our initiative order so that when it comes to us, we can say what actions we want to do inside the room while that happens? Yeah.
Absolutely, sure. We can do that. Why don't we start with Cortex then? That's smarter.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a knowledge arcana on like anything that's we got, like the pendants and all other shit, and see if there's any magic on it.
Nothing's magical.
Nothing. Okay. Then all right, that's fine. I mean,
You do, however, are you just doing that like about all the objects that you found?
yeah, like everything that we just got.
Okay. Yeah, nothing's magical.
Okay. And yeah, I'll be fine. I'll give it to the next person because I don't want to be greedy with the skills.
Sure. Australia?
I mean, can I try an appraise too? It's not that high, but I'll try it.
Yeah.
Hit that nat 20. Show Rupert up.
It's honestly not that high of
I
a
got
appraisal roll.
5.
You hit the side of the corner. That's fine.
Do I do again?
Well, she needs to roll again because it went like sideways. There. That's a good
What
one.
is that?
I think it's a 13.
So 13 plus 4?
Yep.
No, sorry, 13 plus 2.
15.
I
I'm
got
a fool. I'm sorry, Cortex. The potions are clearly magical. Why don't you roll that,
Okay.
I apologize, I'm straight. We'll get back to you.
No, you're
My
okay.
bad.
Oh, damn. That's a good roll.
I forgot there were potions.
That would be a 25.
There is a potion of dark vision and a potion of lesser restoration.
I hand the potion of dark vision to Lord Rupert Everton. I can see clearly. This is a potion of dark vision if you need it, human. And I just hand it to him. What was the other one?
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
A potion of lesser restoration.
Oh, lesser restoration.
And if the cobras would have actually delivered their poison, you might have had to use it. But because it didn't, you can store it in your sack and wait for a time to.
Okay. I'll give that to Amastrea actually, because we're still splitting stuff. Here, this is a potion of lesser restoration. Perhaps it'll help us in dire situations like poison.
I shall hold it because your strength is very low.
I'll take that insult, I suppose.
You're tiny.
he like really snarls at you for that remark because he absolutely despises when humans or other races call him small. Don't you dare say that again.
Oh, I guess I don't have to carry your bag for you then either.
Amastrea, you may now roll that people check.
Okay. Do you want me to do it again, even though I rolled? Like, I can roll again.
Oh, no. Take that same check. What did you get?
Oh, no, just tell me what you rolled.
It was a
I
15.
had a 15.
Yeah.
It was a 13 plus 2,
Mhm.
so 15.
Okay. Okay. So the coffer you found is a dark wood coffer worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
You actually identify the pendant as being a lapis and cornelian pendant worth 70 gold pieces. And the assortment of semi-precious stones are worth 55 gold pieces.
Okay.
Well, since the boy ran out to fight the cockroaches, why don't we divvy up the gold between us three?
You don't know that he got the cockroaches though. No, none of us know. He just walked out. Remember?
You're right.
What about the
Yeah, we'll split the
Yeah.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah, the gold is what, 500 pieces?
It was 500. I got split against 3 now because he just decided to walk away.
Okay. That's 150.
Yeah, what is that? 150?
The sack had 500 gold.
Yeah. So,
What does?
Going to racial experience in your bag.
Huh? Oh.
Why don't you just take 175 gold and I'll just...
Oh, sorry. Shit.
hold on.
I'm sorry. We had a little disconnect there.
We lost them. There we go.
What was that?
Oh, I said, why don't you guys each take 175 and I'll take the remaining 150 gold.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't argue with that at all. I'm just like, sure.
You're really generous for a lawful evil character.
Yeah.
Lord Rupert's not concerned about the material things.
He's a merchant.
He ships merchant stuff. He's not a buying merchant.
That's fair.
Okay, so I mean, I can hang on to these things. I will hang on to everything for people to carry. And if anyone,
She is strong. Look at her muscles. Clearly, she can carry much.
if anyone would like to do any trades with me later, I'm open for that.
Muscles? Never.
I just nod.
One is green.
So reiteration, I'm holding the copper, the lesser reservation,
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
lapis and cornelian.
Okay.
All of these rules are not over the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Lord Rupert Everton will say, I wonder what's in here. After that last time, we've had great luck with sarcophaguses. Why don't we open it? I'm going to open it.
We should Oh no!
So Lord Rupert goes to try to open the coffin, and we'll say it is Toa's turn now.
Oh no! That's
So I'm gonna
ominous news.
straight up brute force through the cockroaches to get down the hallway.
Just trying to pass him.
Just gonna
Yeah,
do
you
How
do
many
that.
points we
Gun
get for
right
fighting?
through
Oh
cobras?
shoot!
So you're just going to take
We'll
two
do that
attacks of
later.
opportunity from them. Now the way that works is if they hit you, you actually have to stop in that square. You won't be able to run past them until your next turn.
That's fine.
So let's see if they hit you.
I'm just
We're all
banking
gonna
on ab rolls.
Right, dude, knowing the way. You know what? You can try to do a what you call it?
Acrobatics.
Not athletics check, an acrobatics check to try and dodge them.
Oh,
But if
I'm
you
good,
fail,
yeah.
right? Or do you rather do the acrobatics check, or are you more comfortable with trying to see if they miss you? Basically, what's
Acrobatics
happening
check.
here?
Acrobatics check.
Sure.
Are you kidding me?
You roll one. You roll one.
I rolled a 2, but I have a +8 luckily.
Uh.
So at least a 10. I didn't completely fail.
No can do, Toa. You actually we'll say that you rolled, but you made it like to the opposite side of them. So far they have one attack of opportunity. So let's see if they hit you on the first one. And you actually had to stop there too until your next turn.
Okay.
We'll say that you made it to the next square though. Oh yes, come on. Does a now we're at a 15. I'm assuming that misses.
That misses, yeah.
Alright. Alright. We'll go back to the room with the sarcophagus in it. Lord Rupert, you open up the sarcophagus. There's no traps or anything like that. You see a mummified corpse with what looks like a very intricate leather chest armor onto it. You guys would all assume this is Akentempi. You found Akentempi. Clearly, the sarcophagus had his visage on it, and now you see that it wasn't a trap like the last sarcophagus, and there is who you believe to be Akentempi with his armor on.
We did it! We found Akentempi!
This is such a historical value. I get all excited, so like, kind of like bouncing around.
Awesome.
Now what do we do with him?
Well, we simply can't desecrate it like we almost did the last ones.
We should set it on fire!
No, you idiot! I said not do that.
Does anyone
Yeah,
need the
or-
armor on it?
Well,
Right.
Yeah.
We can get to that. Yeah, definitely. So Corthax, like you said, I mean, this is incredible. You guys just went through this entire tomb of traps, and I mean, you guys were able to kill all these crazy things that should have killed you, but you guys were able to reach this. I mean, Corthax, for you, like, think about all the history that you guys learned throughout this, like the battles and stuff that you learned about. And this man was pretty epic when it comes to Osiria itself. And its past. I mean, this guy was a stud
I have
throughout his life, and it's really awesome to finally see where they laid him at.
I get my my journal out and I start like scrolling down everything that we've been doing and what we've been seeing.
Awesome.
The leather piece,
Armor,
yeah, Can we appraise it, or let Rupert appraise it? I don't know. I don't want to metagame. Sorry.
You guys easily take off the armor from him. Like I said, there's no traps or anything like that. I mean, it's just a mummified corpse, like you would think of when you think of one, like in the movies and stuff. It's just wrapped. You guys are able to easily take it off. However, Lord Rupert, you won't be able to appraise it. But Corthax, as you look on it, so Pathfinder, DMs do it kind of differently. I'll do it this way because I think it's more fun. Magical characters that are able to, I can't remember the mechanical term, but basically you're able to see magical stuff. Your eyes are constantly looking for that kind of thing. So we'll say that you immediately see that the armor is magical, and you can actually roll to try to
identify it. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. You would see it, but you won't be able to really identify it.
Right. Exactly.
Ooh, that's a nat 16 plus a.
You figure out what it is. you obviously this is Akentepe's armor, and you were able to figure out that there's extra padding and gauze on the inside. So you believe that if a character was not down and bleeding out, this would actually stop the bleeding, so that they wouldn't bleed out. So they would, instead of being unconscious and dying, they'd just be unconscious.
Wow.
It would immediately stabilize the creatures. What I'm getting at.
Jeez.
So I gander upon it, and I get like, I gander upon it. I just kind of like move my like scaly fingers through like the threading and underneath the padding. I'm like, and then like a whoop, light bulb comes out. This is an incredible find. Such thousands of years of tailoring, and how and I start like kind of like muttering to myself, and I turn around. This leather armor here, has a magical properties. If you were to, let's say, bleed out, you could stabilize. You would just stop bleeding altogether. It absorbs it, seals it, one could say.
So what you're telling me is Akentepe didn't die from bleeding out.
Perhaps that's a good observation.
What was that, Lord Rupert? I'm sorry, he didn't what?
Oh, I said he didn't die from bleeding out then if he was wearing that armor.
Perhaps.
You absolutely believe that.
Oh, good. That's a good discovery. Perhaps old age, perhaps disease. I start like muttering to myself, and I fill out my journal again. I can't carry this. It's too heavy. Who can carry it?
Everton will sport this fancy armor.
Very well.
You are the one that jumps out in front of everything, that is, so I think it suits you well.
I will equip this armor, Jonathan.
Awesome. Do it.
Do
it is
it.
considered to be bounded leather armor. Let me just double check on that.
Yeah, can you wear it? Can any of you wear it in that room?
Yeah, Lord Everton can, but I can't wear any armor, otherwise it'll just diminish my arcane percentage. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can only wear cloth. Oh, John, how much XP did we get off of those two snakes?
Right, so you guys have, and you know, once you found his tomb, this is the end of the tomb.
Oh.
Once you guys found his sarcophagus and you actually found Akentepe, you understand that this is the end of the road. And you guys all split 800 experience.
Oh, nice.
You were able to completely search through the entire tomb, which included the secret tunnels and stuff like that Lord Rupert and the rest of you guys were able. Actually, I think Toa found the first one, but then you guys were able to find the rest of them. So yeah, you guys search the entire tomb and you get 800 experience split between
2, 4, 6, 8, 200.
5.
800
Oh,
divided
because
by
of
5 is 100.
Because of the missing Prezet, I forgot. The fool.
Yeah, what about
I gave him the experience.
What about the snakes? The experience of the snake.
Right. And you guys each, I'll just say how much they give each, and then you guys will split it divided by 5.
Okay.
They each have 600, so 1,200 experience.
Dang.
The body. Yeah, this was actually
It's
a
240.
very hard situation that you guys were in, but you guys could
So
see
240
that
with
Lord Rupert
everything?
wasn't able to hit him
No, it's 160 and 240.
Nice.
because
Right.
Lord Rupert was
for
extremely
me.
smart, and he was able to grapple him So you guys can be using that strategy later. You guys learn that when you grapple someone, they actually take an AC a hit. And because of that, you guys were able to finish the job.
Nice. Yeah, that was a good combating there because he knew he couldn't strike them with melee, so he grappled. I would never think of that. So yeah, good job with that one.
Right. So what we'll do now is Korthax. You can start by moving around. Since it's empty. The rest of the tomb is empty, or the rest of this room is empty. You guys were able to find the armor, find all the treasures within. So why don't we start at the top of the initiative order after Toa, which is Korthax. What would you like to do?
To respect his, his body, I'm just going to close the sarcophagus again. Rest well, and I just close it, and we will tell the priestess this. This is magnificent information. Who will be legendaries? And I'm just like scribble it down on my notepad, and I'm just kind of bounding around, all excited. That's pretty much all I do right now.
Amastrea.
I think we should go after Toa.
Oh yes,
I think we forgot about him.
He did wander off rather unexpectedly.
There were still those cockroaches we do have to deal with.
Yes, the vermin.
And unfortunately, I'm useless against them. I think we need those with fire magic.
We did not rest.
My specialty.
Lord Rupert Everton, do you think you could ever so bless us with your magic?
Don't fill his head.
Like the flavor of your request, I shall grant it.
I think I know how to get to him.
Piss and scales.
It sounds like you guys are learning on Rupert. Amastrea, do you just want to stand there, or would you like to go up to the door?
I'm gonna go through the hallway, yep. Out the door, yep.
Okay. Well, you want to do your full set of movement? You want to try to get past the roaches?
Well, I had a question, though, too, about the hole that the cobras came through. Is that irrelevant?
It is.
Okay.
They're too small for you to do
Alright,
anything.
that's fine. Okay.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Nothing's inside of them or anything.
I'm gonna stay right
Like
there.
that.
That's fine. Yeah, where I'm
Just
at. So, yeah.
Okay, do you want to try to run past the cockroaches, or?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna run past them to let Lord Rupert Everton kind of come through the hallway as well. So I'll roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. We'll start with this one.
I have an 8.
That's good.
So-
That's really good.
Nice.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
But I have 2.
So 8 plus 8 is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you got
Alright,
the first one.
Okay.
So now we'll say you guys are squeezing in that 5-foot square right now, right here. And you have to do another one because you're technically leaving another threatened square.
Okay.
Roll again.
I'm just gonna move you a little bit to real quick.
Okay. So roll again. Right.
What are you doing?
3 plus 8. 11.
Okay. So they get an attack opportunity on you.
Okay.
That is a 13. I'm sorry, 11. An 11.
Yep.
No way that's gonna hit.
What?
All right.
That's not gonna hit your AC. You don't have 11 AC.
No.
You have like 17 or something.
No, my AC is 18.
Yeah, even more.
Unfortunately, you guys are squeezing in this block. When characters squeeze in a 5-foot square, your AC takes a -2 hit, if I'm not mistaken. But
17.
She has
I'm
6.
still at 16 now.
cockroaches. You guys fought the cockroach before. The problem is you guys can't hit them. They're not strong. You know what I mean? It's not like they're doing crazy damage to you guys. They're just hard to hit because there's so many of them. And even if you guys do kill a few of them, it doesn't do anything to it. You know, it's thousands of
Doing.
roaches.
I'm still at a 16.
Okay, it is now Rupert's turn.
Alright. Lord Rupert is going to come to the door and he's going to theatrically kick it open.
Well, it's already open. They opened it up. So you theatrically kick the air. I didn't know the door wasn't there.
He's like, here.
If this wasn't Pathfinder and you didn't have to do standard actions, I would have him walk up, close the door, and then kick it back open.
Right.
So, Lord Rupert person is going to stand here,
Okay.
and he's going to say, "Can you hear it? It is a symphony of fire!" And he's going to do Burning Hand, or Firebolt, which is a 15-foot cone, so unfortunately I'm going to attack on Estrella and Toa. But I'm going to... It's going against its touch AC.
Okay. And what is it again?
Burning Hand?
Firebolt.
Or Firebolt.
Burning hand. Okay, yep.
Sorry, Firebolt.
Well, Firebolt I think is targeted, so I don't think it's a cone.
Oh, you're right.
Thank God.
We are safe.
I was actually totally willing to hit both of you.
Say
You
you're
realize
That bastard, he was plotting against us.
that's going to be 13 against touch.
You miss.
Oh,
You're lucky you didn't hit Toa. I can tell you that right now.
I'm not afraid of... You can't even hit a snake.
You're not a snake. You're an overweight man.
I'm not overweight. I
You
have,
said
a
he
little, I have a little portly belly, but I'm not overweight.
It's from drinking all the piss.
Dude,
Okay, American Earth is overweight.
It's a choice. Okay.
Sync to it is your turn.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna slide out from where I'm straight.
he melted in the wall. No.
Yeah,
Oh, there he
I'm
is.
gonna keep going forward. It's
Okay.
attack of opportunity, isn't it?
It'll happen. It does because you're leaving this square. Why don't you do an acrobatics check to try to mitigate that? Or if you were comfortable with it, they might miss you.
Oh, they're gonna miss you.
I'm doing acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You got a 1 this time?
12. I rolled a
Oh my
4.
gosh.
What are my rolls today, bro? I usually do amazing. What the hell? It's all
It
coming
doesn't
full
matter.
circle.
Because they miss you anyway. With a 10.
No.
Which means I'm still in the same position.
Right, because it took that. No, you were able to get the next square. It just had an attack opportunity while you were moving out of the square.
Oh, okay. Alright, then I'm just gonna keep moving forward.
Okay. We'll just say you get out of the room, dude. You crawl out of that area and you're back in this room right here. Right here. There you go.
Where did that hobgoblin go?
Yeah, he's gone, dude. You don't see him anywhere. Cortex. What's up, buddy?
I am going to move right on his same square as Lord Rupert Everton, and I'm not sure if this will be like mechanically possible, but
Get on his shoulders.
I embarrassingly, yeah, exactly. It's like this might sound a bit too strange, but I do have burning hands as you do, but I don't want to burn you to a crisp now. Can I climb your shoulder and then shoot off my cone? Is that mechanically possible?
If Lord Everton allows you to climb him,
Lord
he can duck down. Also.
Or better yet, I'm sorry, because
In the doorway, and he can duck down.
yeah, because I'm trying to do 15 feet without hitting Amistrea. Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's a 15-foot cone, so I don't want to hit him with it.
Lord Rupert Everton will drop to his knees and allow you to mount his shoulder.
You can do this too, and I'll say that. I mean, you know what the spell does, so you can use the edge of it to not even hit. Oh no, Amistrea is behind you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I want to shoot it from behind, because it's a 15-foot distance.
Right. That's perfect. 5 feet. Yep. Then Lord Rupert, you can do. What does that spell say, Joel? Do they get a reflex save from it?
Let's see. Yes, a DC of 15.
Right. So, I mean, you could do it, and Lord Everton might not even get hurt, or it might take a half damage or something.
I mean, yeah, but could I decrease that chance by standing on his shoulders or something? Oh wait. Well, it wouldn't matter because I'll be in a square then. Shit. I would still hit Amistrea.
And this is like a small tunnel.
I'm gonna delay action. I'm just gonna delay. I'll delay and say duck or back up or yeah. I'm just gonna delay, but I'm gonna tell him. I told him exactly that. I have burning hands, but I need him out of the way, basically. Get out of the way! I have burning hands. That was very hard to do.
Alright, so now it is Amastrea's turn.
I'm gonna go into the room that Toa's in.
Okay. You have to either do an acrobatics check or they might miss you. What do
Okay.
you want to choose?
I'll do an acrobatics check.
Okay.
What does it say?
14 plus whatever you got.
14 plus 8.
She made it. She's in the other room now.
Okay.
Well, so much for that.
20, 25, 30. Right here.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Yep, that's right. Alright. It is now... Wait, hold on. You can do a full withdrawal, which will be double your speed. Do you Toa and yourself want to do that instead?
I'm fine with where I'm at. It's fine.
I'm stopping in that room.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, it is... Lord Rupert's turn.
Okay, so he just needs to be able to reach over me without it hitting me, correct?
For the mechanical purposes, like the burning, here's your burning hands, right?
Yeah, it's a cone.
It fills the whole 5 foot square, just as if it was like a small creature that was smaller than him too. So, I mean, you can run past it, dude.
Can I still freely speech? Like, can I freely talk right now, or no?
Yeah, you can talk.
Just come behind me.
Whole story, right?
Just back up.
You walk back in there.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I will run to here, and I'll shoot the firebolt. Since it's not an area effect, I'll shoot the firebolt down to it.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
that's a
you're on
good
top of
idea.
the sarcophagus, so
Oh, you're above me. Ooh, good idea.
See, Lord Rupert Everton, he has the great ideas sometimes. 23 against touch AC.
Oh, nice.
it hits.
Alright, and this is gonna be 4 points of damage.
Okay, one second, real quick. Lord Rupert, you definitely hit a few of the cockroaches, but it doesn't do anything to like the whole swarm. It's just as powerful as before.
It's the firebolt. It must be more area, more distance.
I'm afraid I don't have that kind of fire in my arsenal right now.
But I do. It's kind of penned up and ready. Who's?
Toa,
Yeah, I'm gonna
unless you would
stop.
like to do anything else for whatever.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
there's one
stop
there.
right here, and I turn to her, and I look around. He fled. Really.
I don't think we can
All
trust
right,
that
it-
hobgoblin.
It is the roach's turn now, and
Alright.
they'll come right up to Korthout.
As her legs streaking.
They have that delay, Julian?
Oh, I did. I had to delay. I spread my hands
I'll
out.
say that it gets to, it's like you see it coming towards you, and you're like, nope, and you do the burning hand.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, you don't, you filthy bastards! My attempt. Well, I mean, it's not really an attempt. It's just burning hands. Yeah.
Right. And it stops right in its tracks as you do that.
Okay. What the hell was that? Now for spells, do we still roll for spells, or isn't it just like a natural DC? He has a reflex DC of 15. John, he has to take.
Right. So they do a reflex save instead of like 2 hits.
All right, yeah. I just put my hands out. It's like, burn you bastards, and I just shoot it out.
Can I challenge that mechanic right now real quick?
Which one?
Reflex save. Since they're in a 5 tunnel, like there's nowhere for them to run, so they can't dodge it.
No, I see what you're trying to say.
Right. But that still work. The mechanic still applies, unfortunately. Just because they're in a tunnel.
I mean, it made logical
Sure, we'll
sense.
say it hits.
There's no rebuttal.
Can you go another
Right.
way?
And we'll redcon that moving forward. We'll say if this happens again, we'll
Yeah.
allow you to do that.
Okay.
And we'll, as long as it's like a safe
Oh.
It's impossible scenarios that we get.
It's
Like, they impossible.
yeah.
They can't avoid it.
Okay, so I'm hitting this thing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 2d4. So.
It should be plus one of your modifiers, I think.
Charisma. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll find out here in a second. First one's 4. Right off the bat.
Nice.
Shoot. Second one is 2. And plus 4.
10 damage.
Yep.
Okay, you guys see Vortex come up and it devastates the swarm. He reduces the whole swarm by more than half. And now that Cortex has done that, you guys realize that maybe an area effect spell is what you need to be attacking all the roaches at once instead of trying to aim, 1-to-1.
Too bad I only had 1.
That sucks. The roaches were stopped, and Cortex, it's your turn again. You fools!
Yeah. I kind of look at my hands and I know I'm at my limit for my cone effects. I thought for sure that would take care of it.
John, do they take burning damage from being set on fire?
They're not flammable.
They're not objects. We can't use spark if that's what you're I thought about that too.
It says flammable materials burn if the flame touches them.
Okay.
So, like maybe wings and stuff.
Okay, he's thinking.
The cockroaches, I don't know if they're really flammable.
No, I think he says that.
Flammable materials burn if the flames touch them. They're not flammable. They're
Oh.
I'm
organic.
trying to help.
Have you ever lit a roach on fire, Lord Rupert?
Yeah, shoot. I don't got anything. I'm just say, I have nothing now. No more fire. I've utilized my spell. I can only run. I do a full retreat. I try to sprint all the way down.
I'm assuming you don't want to do acrobatics.
Oh wait, I already did my attack. I can't do a full retreat, can I? Shit. Well, no, it's yeah. Oh, I delayed. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah. Full retreat.
All right, you get right here, and then would you like to do an acrobatics check, or do you think you'll be able to dodge it without it?
I do have a pretty decent acrobatics. I got a 6, a natural 6 plus, but I'll roll. Everyone else rolled. That is an 18.
You dodge the first one, you get to this square. You want to do another one to try to get out of that square?
Sure will, with a nat 20. So that was 26.
Do you just want to get into the room with him?
Yeah, I do a backflip over them. Ah!
Nice, dude. Nice. It'd be Amastrea's turn. Amastrea,
Okay.
You can delay unless you want to do something.
I kind of see in the corner, I see glistening gold, and I walk up into the corner where the hobgoblin had put the medallions.
Did you do a perception check?
I think you need a perception check.
Yeah, you definitely need a
okay.
perception check. You just don't know that.
Well, okay, so I see something glistening. I see gold. Can I roll a perception check to check what
You don't see that either. You gotta roll it in the room to see if you even see anything to begin
so
with.
I'm metagaming right now.
You definitely, you can't just say you see something. So roll this for perception and say you're looking through the room.
But I thought he put it somewhere, he didn't put it in a container.
No, he hid it behind the box, in the corner. He threw it behind. He threw it right here, in between this crack.
Okay, then never mind then, because I'm sorry, I'm metagating.
Yeah, you can't possibly know that.
I'm just gonna delay then.
Unless someone tells, but again, that's metagaming. So I'm just gonna shut up.
Unless you got the Byakugan, you're not seeing that.
Yeah, there's no way. That's alright, she's learning. She doesn't know.
I'm metagaming. I'm gonna metigate.
I'm gonna whip her good after this.
What can I do?
Anything.
If you want to search, yeah. Besides knowing exactly where the gold is.
I'm gonna delay. I'm gonna know where everything is.
You want to just delay?
I'm delaying, yeah.
She finds all 3 pendants.
Right, Rupert. Lord Rupert.
Lord Rupert will make a attempted full withdrawal.
What's your
You want to
acrobat?
do the acrobatic check?
No, I have an AC of 19. They're not going to hit me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They roll 3 nat 20s.
Yeah, they missed you twice. They missed you twice. You guys get in this room. And for the sake of time, and I basically was like, if they can get in another room, we'll say you guys like ran out.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be a pain in the ass going through the entire tomb again.
All right, so do you guys want to just retcon this and say you climbed the rope and stuff, and you got to the top of the tomb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa!
But it seems the hobgoblin really wasn't interested in us at all.
Perhaps he was sent for some other cause. He didn't seem to enjoy our company after all. Snooping around.
I'm curious as to whether he was at all involved with Rez. Perhaps just overheard our conversation somehow and went with it.
Could be. Another fine observation.
He was rather observant. He was able to find many things while we were.
He was certainly something unknown. That giant banging metal object he had. What the hell was that? No one knows.
Dude.
What if the lizard man... Or, I'm sorry, he's a hobgoblin, right? He's not a lizard.
Hobgoblin.
Who?
Hobgoblin. What if the hobgoblin was just an illusion this entire time, a figment of our imaginations?
I wouldn't be surprised with all the magic that's been in it.
There's magic in here?
Spectres with... I was kind of looking at him like dumbfounded again.
You remember the mirror, right? I turned to Corvax.
Yeah, he's quarterback.
The mirror before with the weird illusion.
Oh, like down here in the bottom section
Yeah.
that we knew.
I think you guys smashed it, didn't you?
It was me and Julian.
Someone definitely smashed it. Brian did.
Brian smashed it.
Yep.
But me and Julian both like avoided it.
I don't think that would be possible. I can face it. Akantepi, for instance, did not burst through the mirror. It just simply stared at us. Disappointed. There's no logical sense in that, my friend.
Right, Corvax, you remember that you observed the mirror and it was emitting a transmutation aura from it, so it was clearly magical.
Of course, there's still magic in that. Don't lie about it.
When we...
I think we have no concern with him anymore.
Exactly. I wouldn't think about it too much. No foul, no game. If we decide to see him once more, we can question him. Simple as that.
We're doing all this talking as we're going up.
Yeah.
Right. So, you guys see where you're at?
Nope.
It's to the right.
Scroll to the top right. If you scroll out, there you go. Yep. Right there.
Oh, yeah, okay. There's a smiley face there. Is that for mission complete?
Smiley face, you say? What do you mean? Alright, you guys get to the top of the tomb. I'm assuming you guys leave.
Yep.
You guys did everything you needed to do here, so there'd be no reason to stay here.
Yep.
Anything else you guys want to do before we leave?
Unless there's something changed in the room, I guess I'll do another perception check to see if anything looks different.
Nothing changed. You guys went through all the rooms and...
Then, yeah, there's no point in us staying then.
Right. Okay, so you guys leave. And, you... What's up?
What is it? I do say to the rest of the group, I think we should definitely mention to Rez about the hobgoblin.
Yes, it doesn't hurt, pray tell, to explain it. But we're here for much more important things, like all of this. I show him, my journal.
But regardless, if he wasn't with Rez, and clearly he's still a threat, he could still be looming around. That's what worries me.
He's not at the entrance, so unless he's dying in a desert, it doesn't concern us anymore.
Fair point. Alright, then move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys leave the tomb, and where do you go after you leave the tomb?
I guess back to the priestess, right? To tell us our findings.
Right. Okay. So it's actually nighttime when you guys leave, and you know that it wouldn't be customary for you guys
perhaps, yeah. Perhaps we should rest after
to
all.
try to go to the priestesses. You guys know in the morning it'd probably be a better idea.
Yeah.
I have quite a suggestion. Turn to the group. Perhaps we should spar, train, learn each other's skills more to be better in combat. I realize I've grown rusty and that some of these creatures could certainly pose more of a threat. I could barely lay a finger on that.
Weren't you training enough when you missed the first 8 attacks? I think we should need a rest. We're exhausted after all.
You're exhausted after all
Lord
that.
Rupert Everton took 2 fangs to the white buttocks, and you think I want to train around with you like some rambling, dancing schoolgirl? You're not only out of your mind, you're a bumbling idiot. We're going to sleep. You understand? If you want to train and find skills, go and dance in the desert like a madman, you shaman, but you will not entice us to do something so foolish as to train in a haunted temple. I have to get back to my dog. Do you understand that?
Alright, I'm just going to completely ignore everything he said and turn down the straight up. You seem more physically soft. How about me and you go at it?
Amestria. Amestria.
I want to rest.
She wants.
I'm tired, and I have lots to think about, like the memories that I experienced today.
She wants to rest.
There are 4 walls that you could beat your fist against. It seems like the only thing you might be able to hit right now.
They are not moving. They have a very low AC.
I'll probably miss anyways. At this
They have an
point.
AC of 0.
You can play around and punch whatever you like. Just don't hit the mummies. They're historic value, I say. And I put my start setting up my bed. My little whoop. Nice kind of.
What, you guys want to go to bed here?
I mean, we can't go outside. It's gonna freeze to death.
Yeah, it's very cold outside. It's nighttime in the desert.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are equipped to walk through the desert, though. I mean, you guys have been in Osirian for like a few days already, so you would know what to expect out there in the weather. If you guys want to sleep here, I mean, I don't care.
I just need my spells back. And I think Zach does too.
What?
We need a rest to get our spells, don't we?
Lord Rupert Everton is going to come up into the corner. He's going to lay out his bedroll. He's going to strip himself of all his clothes, lay his clothes in his bedroll, tuck them in, and then he's going to lay beside the bedroll naked.
I'll go here.
That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, I'm going right here, and then yeah, I'm just gonna throw my bedroll and look through my journal and just kind of go over it all excitedly, and then kind of rest with it underneath me.
Suppose I'll be up first to watch out.
Oh yes, you need training, right? Oh, why don't you train staring at that door all night? I'm gonna sleep.
I'm just gonna do it going through like my various exercises.
Right. You guys will take turns throughout the night, of course, for watch.
Yeah. Fire guard.
Amestria?
I also unravel my bedroll, and I kind of go into the. I'm gonna go into the corner right there. Yeah, I'm just gonna curl away from the group, kind of depressed and lonesome.
Jeez.
Wow. Another an episode over there.
I mean, she just went through an episode
I
theoretically.
don't even know.
Yeah.
Pretty devastating experience.
Just experienced
I
some
mean,
PTSD.
She witnessed her parents dying again. Something that she would never want to, never even tries to think about, rather than seeing it all happen all over again.
Great roleplay.
Hey, John,
Lord Rupert. Go ahead, Lord
can
Rupert.
I make a perception check to see if I notice Amestrea's
Here we go.
I'm just in the corner, like sucking my thumb.
This is a PG rated.
We can say that you look over, dude, and you can see that she looks distraught, clearly. Yeah, I mean, you know the experiences you had. You guys all would know that she's probably not doing very well after all that.
I'm gonna walk over, lean against the wall, and just
Naked.
slide down until I'm on my butt next to her.
I'm just like here sleeping. Like,
Remember, Lord Rupert's naked.
Yeah, he's completely naked.
I'm gonna just stare straight ahead. And I'm going to say,
You're just straight at.
you know, Lord Rupert Everton has faced sadness every once in a while himself.
Have you
Do
now?
Talk about it.
Sadness like watching your dog die?
Well, nothing that severe. I'm not
Well, I mean, I can make that happen if you don't get away from me in 5 seconds.
Oh. Is that an intimidation check?
Roll an intimidation check, Amastria.
This is great, man. This nude guy just sitting next to her, talking about his feelings about his dog.
Wait, so what?
So your
Oh,
intimidation.
no, I'm looking at yours. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I have a -2 intimidate.
She's a -2. Good.
An 18.
Oh, she got a 16.
16.
16.
Okay, well, let me just do. This will be against Lord Rupert's 10 plus your hit dice plus your target. Your hit dice is what? Your hit points when you gain a level. That's what that is.
Okay.
So it would be 10 plus whatever that is max, plus your wisdom modifier. If it's higher than 16, then she doesn't do anything.
Yeah, you would need a 22.
Ooh.
Jeez.
You are not intimidated to the slightest.
Lord Rupert, you notice, and this doesn't affect you because you think that she's just speaking out of her anger and her sadness. You know what I mean? You understand it. She probably really wasn't even trying to be mean to you. She's just going through a lot.
I actually really like dogs. I've always wanted one.
I wake up at this just like.
Now, I understand that you are.
Can you quiet down over there?
Why don't you talk to Uncle Rupert?
I'm just gonna grab Rupert.
Just tell me what's going on, my dear. It'll be alright.
It was awful. It was like a horrible memory that just flooded back. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Would you like me to perhaps share a moment of my life? Ooh.
It might make me feel better to know that you've suffered before in the past.
Oh, I've suffered already. Let me recall a time for you, my dear. I remember I had a great friend. He was such a very close ally of mine. His name was Sir Vonsif. And Sir Vonsif happened to be, how would you common folks say it, stealing from me. We were shipping partners, and I found out that he was embezzling my hard-earned funds. So, because of this, I obviously had to kill him and ship him off to some destitute island in a crate. It wasn't my most proud moment, but at that time I just felt relief knowing that my funds were no longer being embezzled. Does that help?
Did you at least sacrifice him for Zon Kuthon?
I perk up like instantly at that. What did you say?
Say it one more time. I didn't hear you.
Did you at least sacrifice him for Zon Kuthon?
I
You don't
You
even
can
have
control
a
yourself. You can control yourself for that.
Oh, it's not letting me.
No, you don't have it on hand. You don't have it on hand.
I do, and that's pan view. See?
I don't know.
I can't.
You can't move.
No, I can't move. It's not letting me. Sorry, Zach. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Rupert.
I don't know what kind of tribal jungle name that is, but I can assure you I didn't sacrifice him to any spice or paprika or whatever you put on your food.
I kind of like stumble up and kind of like wiggle my way over.
He's come to join us. Have a seat in front of me. The show is pleasant.
I just look at his naked body, like, "Ugh." And then I turn to Amastrea. Repeat that for me. Did you say Zon Kuthon?
I did, because it's where I grew up, and that's the church I grew up in. They raised me after I found my parents dead, and that's the.
I thought most of you were completely useless, and I hated you all, but you worship Zon Kuthon? Is that what I'm hearing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Ah, perhaps we are more acquainted than I thought. Where are your scars? Show me! Show me your battle scars! Show me the sacrifices you give to him! Prove it! I say to stare at her.
It's a little private, and I kind of put them places people can't see, so...
Very well. Just know that we can always pray and sacrifice together and cut the limbs of our victims and the sake of him. Just keep that in mind.
I'm just like sobbing. That would be nice.
I kind of wrap my scaly arm around her.
At this point, Lord Rupert Everton's going to lie prone on the ground and roll back next to his bedroll.
You have control, Zach. That's funny.
And then I'm gonna say to my clothes, did you hear what they were talking about? Sacrificing? They've gone back.
I actually moved my bedroll towards there, and I just because now I'm like, perhaps we can.
That you guys worship the same deity. That's especially Zon-Kuthon. That's like almost impossible to find another worshiper outside of the towns that actually permits this, which is very rare.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna actually. Okay.
He's gonna
Is
Toa.
Toa laying down or is he standing up?
I'm standing up, basically exercising.
He's still doing push-ups and shit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna run up to Toa. Boy, do you mind if I have a word with you?
I'm busy.
He's doing push-ups the entire time.
So, I think you really want to hear this. If it's information you don't want, I will let you punch me in the stomach.
I instantly jumped to my feet. Say more. I wipe sweat from my brow.
Okay, come over here to the dark corner with me.
While he's still naked, by the way.
What does the location matter?
He's
I'm gonna
fully
like
naked.
do this to him.
You think my character thinks more or less of Rupert? He's not surprised by this. Exactly.
That's true.
Honest. I follow him.
Now listen, I know that things between you and Uncle Rupert haven't always been the best, but hear me out. The lizard man and the epileptic girl, they're talking about worshipping some jungle tree and sacrificing limbs to it. Now, obviously you've seen that Lord Rupert Everton is well endowed with a large, whopping penis. Don't you think we're going to target that first?
Oh
If
my
you're going
god.
to sacrifice any limbs from a man, don't you want to be Lord Rupert Everton was worth?
Non-lethal damage punching straight to the face.
Oh, nice.
Before you do that, Toa, do you have knowledge of religion?
No, I do not.
Sheesh, come on, guys.
Take that
I
punch.
focus on something to be beneficial for my character.
I'm just kidding. It's your
I
will.
didn't think religion would even matter here.
I mean, when Lord Rupert talks about this, deities are important, like in Galarian. When you hear Zon-Kuthon, you hear sacrifices and stuff. That's gonna pique your interest, dude. Rather than trying to hit Rupert. I mean, you can if you want. I don't care.
Don't play his character, hit him!
No, you're right. You're right. You're correct. You're correct.
Hit me, you bitch!
So I look at him and I was like, what does that matter to me?
Because
Sure, of course, there's plenty of people who follow deities. It doesn't mean that we're going to become the targets. Obviously, they haven't done it this entire time. Hey,
listen to me, boy. If that woman had a penis, she would have popped a boner when they talked about sacrificing people. Don't you think that they might want to sacrifice you or I in our sleep? We were worried about the hobgoblin when we have two masked murderers right in front of us. I mean, even the lizard man, he was wakened with such an excitement. I haven't ever seen it before. Why don't we?
Let me make one thing clear to you, since I can clearly hear you entirely this entire conversation. I'm not going to sacrifice you, of course not. Your blood is so pathetic, I would never sacrifice it to such a magnificent deity.
Go ahead. I was whispering to.
You were whispering? But you were only like 15 feet away in an enclosed area. Cut.
Right, you guys aren't very far. I mean,
Well, should I do perception for
why don't
that?
you roll perception?
Yeah.
You know, well, we'll just retcon this. I think you guys will understand what Corthax is getting at. Go ahead, Corthax. You can speak to them.
Yeah.
You may not have.
Regardless of me hearing them or not, yeah, I just because I knew he was right next to me while I was saying it to begin with. I might have not heard what they were talking about, but because I was saying it in front of him, I just try to calm everyone down the best I can. The sacrifices I make are more personal. Just watch, and I start unbuckling my robe and expose my robe, and on the robe, as soon as I undress it, you see 2 black wings sprout from the back of my back. It just, and as they spread, you see scarring all over the bones of where my wings are, just scarring everywhere. This is the sacrifices we make towards Zonkuthon, a personal sacrifice. However, if we are to sacrifice flesh, it is usually our own. If there's going to be limbs to sacrifice, it would be that of our enemies, perhaps those who deserve it. And you guys, you're not worth it. Let's put it that way.
I make myself very clear. I don't care about any religious nonsense.
Well, good. Glad we have an understanding.
Don't threaten me in the slightest. I wasn't worried if you did plan to target me or not. I'm not here to learn about either any of you. I'm not here to follow you around in fear that you might turn against me. I haven't trusted any of you since the moment we laid foot in here. The simple fact of the matter is I'm very interested in all of your skill sets. And that may further me in strength. As long as you guys continue showing me what you're capable of, I will continue to benefit the team.
Well, then we have a mutual understanding. Great. Good night. And I move back over here on my bedroll.
Was that a clear enough answer for you, Rupert?
No, I don't think they understood when they were talking about sacrificing other people, not their own weird limbs. I mean, what a total weirdo. He just basically got naked in front of us and talked about sacrifice.
While he's completely naked himself.
It doesn't matter to me. Yeah.
Okay, just for the record, you talked about being a benefit to the team, but you couldn't hit anything. So maybe you should probably be a little more worried about those who can actually hit their targets, especially if you're that target.
Clearly I remember you hitting the wall when I grabbed your head.
And I clearly remember making you hump the ground for 6 seconds, but you don't recall it, do you? You're not very mentally apt.
Clearly your mind is dissonant. More and more as we go.
I refuse to sacrifice. If you wish to die, then so be it.
I'm gonna go back to training.
Okay. Do you guys call it a night?
Yeah.
Basically, after a bit, I rest myself.
Right. And you guys, you guys take your turns and stuff, and you're able to extend the watch throughout the night. And that's actual, we're in our session today, gents and lady.
Very nice.
For that role-playing experience, I'll give everyone a hero point. I think that was pretty awesome.
Nice.
Really? Okay,
So
thank
everyone
you.
gets a hero point.
Yeah, honestly, that roleplay all around was pretty fantastic.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I surprised myself.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, good.
I actually started really crying.
Yeah, I was
Did you really?
I was like,
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
I think the moment you started doing that, I was like, none of us would have started crying. So that was bonus.
Yeah, that's pretty dedication to your character, I must say. Rupert naked and doing mooning at monsters, obviously great. Toa, that last conversation we just had was pretty good. I was like, yeah, impressive.
If your future wives want you to roleplay, just go back to this as an example.
Are you crying?
What do you guys think?
Let me roll sense motive.
I wish Amastrea's scene would have went a little smoother, but
That's alright.
No, dude, that was fine.
as far as roll 20 goes,
I think you did a really
That was awesome. I didn't even know you could put blood puddles or steps or anything in roll 20 because I'm new to roll 20 completely. So, yeah, it was good.
You honestly exceeded my expectation there, dude. You did good.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
I know when you sent me the pictures of like my parents, I was like, oh my god, those are so good.
Yeah.
I wish I would have written some dialogue down because I feel like it was kind of clunky, but
What?
hey.
I was reading this and
Okay.
That was really good, Problem.
But, awesome. I was trying to improvise a little bit. I'll get better as we go on.
But now we have a clearly new enemy that we have to worry about, so.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I got
Who?
weirdo. Why the heck did he just bounce and leave?
Yeah.
Oh, the Prizet. Yeah. Not the naked guy. Or the fact that we do sacrifices. Yeah. Prizet is boomstick. Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's good because I think we got to flesh out a little more of each character's backstory. Not so much Toa; he's still kind of an enigma, but
Right.
And we know Lord Rupert Everton has killed somebody.
Yes.
Toa's a very closed-off character. You have to really work for that.
That's where you see, the lawful evil start showing, just killing for your own gain.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I would have to say I don't know if maybe you guys had underlying intentions, but you guys were super like I don't know. It didn't feel like lawful evil initially to me personally.
It's hard to get into it at first because we're not really dealing with people, I guess. Like we've only been fighting dolls and cobras, and they're not real people, so we won't really know until then.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about the treasure trading, I mean, that's just normal. I mean, people are going to take things, people are going to steal things. Who knows what your intentions are going to be?
Evil, I would expect you guys to more to kind of play each other out of what each other have.
Well,
I just don't understand lawful evil enough. Who's constantly making me think?
He's a giant. Kill him now.
Getting too strong.
He's huge. He's grown 20 times the size.
He's overflowing.
Well,
also, Kyle, I think that the concept of alignment is not necessarily like if I'm lawful evil, that means everything I do has to be me twisting my muscle.
right. That's not chaotic. It's just lawful.
Yeah.
You abide the laws. You just think more for yourself. Doesn't mean you have to at all times.
For example, like I just literally talked about killing a man for embezzling funds from my shipping trade,
Right.
and I talked about like lying openly to you guys so that I would lie to you again.
Right.
You also said, and Lord Rupert did also say that he hid the body, if I'm correct. And that's what a lawful evil character would do. He would try to hide the evidence, you know what I mean? Because he didn't want to be caught by the law.
I guess that was just my own personal understanding. That was a mishap on my part.
Well, and a little bit about myself, like,
Yeah.
I didn't get thrown. I'm not raised like I grew up in a place with Zonkuthon, but I told Carthax, I said, or what? I said
Did you just say Carfax again?
I told Carfax here. I told Carfax, I said sometimes. He asked me if I sacrifice, and I said sometimes. So.
Is your credit score 720? Come to Carfax. Yeah, and she went back to the tomb and just took like 8 medallions after she clearly was thinking for herself. I'll take all those damn medallions. And we don't. If you're lawful evil, you're still abiding by normal common.
I still do things for myself, though.
Yeah. You still have a little bit of morals left in you. However, like chaotic evil, that would be totally different.
I feel like lawful evil is more like pride and honor.
There's honor, yes, you're right. There's
pride, and kind of like you're willing to follow tradition.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's lawful evil. You just pretty much nailed it right there.
Lawful evil is a type of evil that you're not just going to be able to tell like overtly outright. Like you have to like dig a little deeper to see those tendencies, and
right?
Behaviors,
like Dexter,
and put it together because they're lawful. Like they're going to feel like law-abiding citizens, and they're not just going to be like evil from the outside.
Yeah, they're not even neutral evil. They're lawful evil. That's like the top of the tier, like almost being neutral.
Are we keeping you up, John?
Oh no.
No, okay. I didn't want us to just keep rambling on.
What are your thoughts, John? You're the DM. You have opinions, input, things that we could do better for you.
I thought you guys did really well. I think this was a good session as far as the player characters are concerned. You guys played your characters right, and I really like the role playing at the end here, but I'll try to create more opportunities like this because I think it's really important for characters to kind of gain a face. You know what I mean? Gain for you guys to kind of understand each other a little more, whether it be through your backstory or whether it be like what you guys are going through now and your tendencies now. You'll see that once we move forward. This is the beginning of the campaign, obviously. So it was like a fetch quest in the beginning, like they always do, and it was up to me to kind of like give you guys some role playing time. But you guys will see the story start to unfold a little bit more as you move forward.
I want more flashbacks. No, let's get them all. I'll get all the juicy character flashbacks. I know.
Right, there won't be like one every game, but I'm gonna try to implement the backstory a little bit. You guys will kind of see once you guys get through all the backstories and stuff, and you move forward. You guys will see exactly what I'm trying to do, and it's gonna be pretty epic, dude.
PTSD.
It's gonna be as far as that man killing Emma Stray's parents, that was my own thing I threw in there. I mean, obviously someone killed her parents, but as far as that guy is concerned, maybe we'll see him again, maybe we won't. Only time will tell.
Chance for revenge, yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, if she knew who he was, but
You want to show them my
oh, Rachel drew her medallion.
I drew my medallion. It's
She
really
wanted to
shitty,
show.
And you're not even on it there. I mean, it's just like the concept of serpents like slithering in.
She also drew her next character for some reason. No, I'm just kidding. I saw it.
I'm afraid to die. Let's kill her now.
Nah. No, it's actually Zach's campaign character, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nice.
I've been thinking. I don't know what to do yet.
I think you and Kyle are the only ones who have their characters.
I'm sorry, I have a life, so.
She's like, whatever, nerd. You get it when you get it.
Alright, guys. I think we did really well today. Let's keep it going. Like I said, I think we're just going to keep getting better every time, and it looks like we are. So.
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
We'll keep ironing out the details in combat and stuff, and
Until our next session.
I think you guys kind of agreed with, I didn't want you to do every single turn running out of this tomb being chased by cockroaches, you know what I mean? That would be wasting time and it would have been boring.
Right.
Right.
Once you guys got past them, I was like, alright, you can outrun them every turn. You'd be just full withdrawing, and you guys can outrun them because their speed isn't very good, so.
Right.
I'm going to say, too, good job on the tunnel thing, because area of effect, like, I think there are times where, like, you can forsake the mechanics for, like, the experience or something like that, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, a cone of fire through that, there's no way now. They're going to reflex that. It's going straight through.
They form into a small ball and just pass.
It goes down my throat.
Really, that was a testament to you, Zach. That was, like, on the fly, like, understanding the room that you guys were in, understanding that there really was no escape. I mean, what are those thousands of roaches gonna do? You know what I mean? They can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
They're not a hive mind.
Not yet, bro. Not yet.
Oh no. Secrets.
I just made that up.
I know. Sure you did.
Maybe I didn't. Alright, guys, I'm about to head to bed. I gotta wake up early.
Alright.
I was fun.
Until our next Pathfinder session.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of editing to do.